show you. I want to tell you how extraordinary that is, and it's. And I love the way we've got opportunities now to show this. You never saw this during Biden's time, but we didn't really do that level of what's happening now when I was there, and I think it's fantastic. I will tell you that's a lot like sitting there having briefed President Trump, him throwing out ideas. You're seeing a very unique. I want you to think back like the Cuban Missile Crisis or President Kennedy or President Eisenhower or President Johnson about Vietnam or Richard Nixon, and think about, I know it's in black and white, but you remember it, some of you towards my age, the boomers, right, remember that, even the younger people, the decisions. You're seeing actually President Trump thinking it through as it's happening. That was extraordinary. Kind of an explanation from Elon Musk about what's happening at Doge, and it's a little bit like they're going in and doing an audit of payments and receivables, and there's questions about data and all that, but you see what they're looking for, waste, fraud, and abuse. And they're saying there's going to be big numbers. So we have to see. My point on this is the 14th's a date, and that's a date. You know, we already have breached the debt ceiling. We can't technically raise any more debt. We have extraordinary measures going on. Scott Bessent is balancing that. That can be handled. The 14th, we can't. There's no more money authorized after the 14th. The CR ends then. We got to converge these processes. I'm not sure anybody's like talking about the processes. I'm going to break down the middle. I heard some numbers in there. I just got to say, I'm not sure these numbers are realistic. We're talking about 5% growth. The CBO says 1.8% growth. The difference, I don't know if we've hit 5% growth in 20 or 30 years. I'd have to check it out. But this has to be realistic, and it has to get on with it. I think this is tremendous. I think what Doge is doing, the opportunity, because it's kind of shattered the Washington norm, and that's why it's such an important thing to take advantage of, particularly President Trump right now as a disruptor. But I think what was so powerful about that for 30 minutes, you see President Trump thinking this thing through and kind of talking out loud. So pretty extraordinary.